What's up, everybody? Schuyler here, founder of Reach Fat Loss and Fitness. Our goal is to help you get in the best shape of your life and do it in the most sustainable, simple, and easy way possible. And in today's video, we are interviewing our very own Aimee. Aimee was able to lose 25 pounds in our fat loss program and actually see some really incredible sustainability past that through a very busy and hectic season of her life. And our very own coach Aimee is going to be interviewing this video. So this is a note-taking video. If you are fed up with the diet yo-yo, if you want to learn a sustainable way to lose fat and you want some really heavy accountability and support along the way, I highly suggest you go down below this video in the description to grab a complimentary consultation. On that call, I will be speaking with you personally about what your specific goals are, about how we can help, laying out a map to get there, and then just seeing if working together be a good fit. So with that being said, I hope you enjoy the video.
Hey guys, welcome to another interview with one of our fantastic clients. This is Miss Aimee Strang, and she has been with the Reach Fat Loss and Fitness program. She started off with a 12-week program. She ended up loving it so much, she extended it, and she's lost 25 pounds of fat, and she's been on quite a journey of losing and also maintaining, which she's gonna share with us today. So, Aimee, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure. Happy.
And tell us where you're from and a little bit about just home life.
Sure. I'm from upstate New York, Albany, Troy area. I'm married and I have 4 kids. One graduated college, 2 in college, and 1 in high school.
Very nice. So you're a busy mom.
Busy mom.
But also becoming kind of an empty nester.
Kind of, like right on that, yeah, right in that weird zone where things are, they're not gone, but they're not really here yet.
Yeah, exactly. So tell us a little bit about what brought you to Reach Fat Loss and Fitness. Like, what was life like and what brought you in?
Sure. So, I had gained over the past, say, 2 to 3 years, I had probably gained about 20 to 30 pounds, just slowly crept on. Weight loss has pretty much been something that I've had to deal with my whole life, gaining and losing. There's been different periods when I've been lighter, and there's periods where I've gained weight, again, pregnancies, there's 4 of them there. So that put some bumps in the road. But yeah, this last time, it just kind of creeped on, and some of that might have had to do with, menopause, or at least that's what I was thinking. I was watching, all these things on Instagram and thinking, all right, it's never going to get easier. It's never been easy. It's only going to get harder. And have I reached a point where like, this is impossible? Like, is this going to be me for the rest of my life? And I didn't want it to be me. I'm looking forward to, retiring at some point and having a really active retirement life. So I was following you, and I saw all your posts and everything, and so I reached out, and we met, and I decided that I had nothing to lose by committing one more time to something that was just going to benefit.
Yeah, awesome. And then so you joined the program. And tell us what your first impressions were, like when you started. How did you feel right out of the gate?
So I was excited when I started. It was something I'm always pretty excited at the start of something. The difference with this program that was really appealing to me is that I didn't have to count macros. I had been trying to count macros and following that. There weren't a lot of rules, and so it was just so confusing. I mean, again, I've been reading diet books and following nutrition and educating myself for like decades, and there's so much conflicting information out there where you think you're doing the right thing and you don't know, but the rules were really simple. And I didn't have to count calories, which was appealing. I didn't have to do hard aerobic exercise, which I don't love. And fasting was something that was not new to me, but I had done some intermittent fasting, but like the fasting component I hadn't done a lot with it in the past. And that was huge, I think.
Yeah. And how did you feel about fasting once you kind of settled into it?
The idea of it was scary, and I'm not going to lie, I still don't love the idea of it. But once you realize that it's just your brain going, oh my God, you can't eat. And that's really all it is. It's not difficult to do. And it makes a huge difference in fat loss.
Yeah, very good. What do you think your greatest win was in the program about what you discovered about yourself?
I think the greatest win is that I can trust myself now to not put all of my weight back on again. I have a lot more comfort and confidence in what following the plan versus not following the plan means. I have a lot less fear I have a lot less, I think about food a lot less, and the consequences of my actions a lot less, because I know what I need to do to stay where I am. I know what I need to do. If one day is not what I wanted it to be, I know what I need to do the next day. And so I don't have these huge like periods of shame or guilt or, off the wagon. Those things have really changed for me.
That's awesome. That's so great to hear. And you have lost a little over 25 pounds, and you have gone through, you lost it fairly quickly, and then you went through several weeks and months even, just of like focus on maintenance.
Yeah.
Maintaining that. What was that strategy like for you?
So executing the first 12 weeks was easy. I lost weight. But I was afraid when the 12 weeks ended. I have been able to do this in the past multiple times. And so I really had to say, well, why is this going to be different? And I'm kind of like a seasonal, weight loss person. So there are certain seasons that it's easy to commit, and then there are certain seasons that are much harder. So the summer is a really difficult time for me. We have a huge family. We have lots of family parties. We vacation a lot. So there's just a lot more opportunities to eat, a lot more food around, a lot more excuses, a lot more chaos, and lack of planning. So I wanted to guarantee that I could maintain this through one of the most difficult periods historically for me. So I decided to stay with the program through the summer and really focus on maintaining through the summer. Because if I can maintain through the summer, then I don't have to worry about gaining the weight back.
Exactly. And that was such a great strategy on your part, because it was realistic. But what was great about it was you had the program tools, and in our program, it's easy to not only execute to lose fat, but then it does provide you with a life to maintain. Like, it provides you with the same tools that serve you to lose fat. You can adjust them slightly and maintain. And you did an awesome job of that, because you went through the whole summer maintaining, and I know that had to feel good. And I love that that was your goal going in, was just to maintain, and you accomplished it.
Yeah. I mean, unlike times in the past where it's like, you lose weight and then I would like gain it back in the summer. And so then I'd have to just do the whole thing again. I lost weight, I maintained, and now I feel like, okay, now I'm in the mood to lose more weight, or I want to lose more weight. I can do that now, and I'm not starting from zero again. I'm starting exactly where I left off.
Exactly. And I think that was huge. And I'm really proud of you for doing that. So since you graduated the program, you joined our accountability group, which is awesome. But how are you maintaining? Because it is less support, or I guess, or interaction. How are you doing mostly on your own now?
Mostly very. So I have kind of thrown the idea out the window that I have to be perfect. Like, I'm a very black and white person, at making mistakes and, going off plan for a day. It doesn't have the same impact or consequences that it used to have. So, like, for example, yesterday was my daughter's birthday, and I had some cake. I don't feel bad about that, because it's not going to make me have more cake today, tomorrow, the next day, unlike in the past. Now I'm like, well, I had cake yesterday, and then today I'm going to eat what I normally eat and what I like to eat. I think that was another part of the program, is that I found foods that I really like to eat. They don't feel like diet foods. I eat till I'm full, sometimes even more than full, and I still am, I'm satisfied in losing weight. So
awesome. Well, Aimee, we're super proud of you. If there's one thing you could share with anyone about our program, what would it be?
That the methods work. They're simple and they work. And so if you take the time to learn about them and commit to executing, it will work for you too.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Aimee. We, again, are super proud of you, and you'll always be part of the Reach Fat Loss Fitness family.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, thank you so much for watching that interview. I hope that you had some very positive insights and that you are ready to continue your fat loss journey. If you are struggling to lose fat, or you are looking for guidance or accountability, I'm going to invite you to check out below this video in the description. We've got a free application page where we are offering fat loss roadmaps. You can click on that page, you can watch the video to learn a little bit more about what we do, and then if it feels like a good fit, you can grab a time to chat. So head down below this video, check that out. Besides that, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and of course, as always, make sure to eat smart, move more, sleep deep, and be grateful for this moment. I'll see you in the next video.